Yeah, thanks for being here. Hold on, y'all. I'm still sharing the video. Give me about 2 more minutes. Give me about 2 more minutes, y'all. We about to take flight. Hold on. Yeah, give me about 2 more minutes. Let me do a sound check before we take flight too. Okay, yeah, we straight. We straight. We sound good, y'all. But let me share this to Twitter, and then we about to hop into these visuals. All right. We about to hop into this timeline. I'll be right back. Let me share this. Give me 2 minutes. All right, I think we good, y'all. Hold on, let me turn this music off. Yeah, that's the Mass World beat right there. Yeah, the live sound perfect. Thanks for being here tonight. We might be on. I'll be honest with you, we might be on here for a few hours. I already got my coffee ready. I already got my coffee ready. I already said I'm gonna be on here for a little bit. So we got another breaking, uh, plane incident over Mar-a-Lago, and on the same day, you got the Doomsday plane departing from Oklahoma. Yeah, you got the you got the Doomsday plane, and then like I said, you got all these drones flying over Bedminster, New Jersey, Mar-a-Lago. They said they manned plane crafts, but I'm gonna show you the picture. If you've been following me, you already know I'm about to show you this certain picture after I show y'all this. So this is what's going on right now. It's the Doomsday plane, but it's kind of odd that manned aircraft is flying over Mar-a-Lago, and I told y'all they wanted to blow Trump off the map. That would be the easiest, uh, the easiest play to go get him. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you why. But this happened today. Let's read. He said. Somebody said this aligns with reports from today, March 10th, 2025. I thought it was March 11th. Uh, okay. The U.S. Navy Boeing Mercury is often referred to as the Doomsday plane. Took off from Tinker Air Force Base in Oklahoma around 9 a.m. Eastern Time, conducting a flight that included circling Omaha, Nebraska. Okay, hold on. I'm reading. Yeah, because this is weird. And like I said, they've been flying over Bedminster. They was flying over the Bedminster with the drones, and honestly, this is the 20th time that they flew over Mar-a-Lago, a manned aircraft. They just waiting on a good time to drop them damn nukes. Okay, and the thing is, this is why Trump keep on saying, "Oh, we gonna build a dome over the United States," because I'm telling you, these people would do anything. They would drop a nuke on any American city, and then guess what? It's all over again. Reset. That'll be a hell of a reset. So, we got to keep an eye on the military industrial complex, which is a rogue military operation where, it is separated from the will of the people. And, they're do dirties. They get their USAID money for their black projects, and then they go to town, and they cipher the soul out of Americans. That's what they main goal is to do, to keep you underneath this tyranny. So let's get into what this article said. This is from Paula Wilson, and we'll go into um, some other revelations, because I'm just not gonna be on here talking about this threat all night. We got a lot of topics to go into, but this is a threat. We already knew Donald Trump was going to be a threat to the establishment, but the establishment, yeah, all they need to do is get it right one time. All they need to do is hit their target one time. That's crazy. Uh, let's get it. And they finally let me stream on X. I was trying to stream on X earlier. They wouldn't let me. But rumor has it that, X went down. And guess who had their weenie in the damn system? Ukraine. Ukraine, and it was probably Zelensky's weenie. He liked to flicker his weenie live on TV. Yeah, he's a freak. All them dudes is freaks and transformers. All right, let's read. So this doomsday plane, which the doomsday plane is basically the one that carries the nukes. The doomsday plane is basically the one that's gonna cause this mass extinction event. Okay, and they, like I said, after every nuke, there's a great reset. But they call this the Big Bang. You see that nuke? That nuke got a halo over his head. There's some religious undertone to these nukes. Project Fishbowl, to see how uh, they implemented Project Fishbowl to see how the shape of the world was formed, and it's shaped just like this damn mushroom cloud. The shape of the world is shaped like this mushroom cloud, but like I said, they like to copy God. Who are they copying? Who are they copying? There's a constant big bang going on in the center of the universe, and they're replicating that with nukes. I hope you know that. When when these people say, "Oh, we mocking God," the weaponry is based off the center of the universe, aka the North Pole. They even base CERN technology off this Big Bangism phenomenon that's going on at the center of the universe right here. This North Pole, 33rd degree, right here. There's a what they call the volcano, or the Vulcan technology that's being implemented at the center of the universe. It's the center of the universe right here. Okay. If anybody lied to you and tell you, "Oh man, the center of the universe is here, there," no, it's right here. It's right here. We're the closest to God on this plane of existence right here. And the UN know it. You see they symbol. But like I said, there's a constant big bang happening. There's a constant volcano happening right here in the middle of the earth. I don't know if you've seen those towers that's connected to those factories, and they blow all this white smoke in the air, cause all this pollution. But the thing is, they're replicating what's going on at the center of the earth with this. There's a big mountain there, what they call a black tower, but all religions are copying this black tower in the center of the middle of the universe. And the thing is, that's where they say you go get resurrected at and reborn at right here. So, let me get into. I was just letting y'all know the religious notation behind the nuclear codes. Okay, because the thing is, they just ain't blowing up everybody for no reason. Because the thing is, we just one big bio hazard anyway from a nuclear big explosion. That's the let there be light. Okay, and we're the basically the contents of that big explosion. You see what I'm saying? That's this is what you call a reaper right here, because you're ripping from the old world into the new world. This is this when they call when they say RIP, that means you've been ripped from your body. Your soul been ripped from your body. And who's doing all the ripping? Yeah, this Saturn right here. This Candyman. Yeah, he's the guy that's gonna cut the cables. Okay, he go cut them cables. All right, let's get back. We'll get it. We'll get into that terminology here in a second. Okay, so this flight, what is it say? Where is it? Where am I at? Okay, there's a flight that conducted circling Oklahoma, Nebraska, near Offutt Air Force Base, a key nuclear command hub. Now, the thing about this command hub is it ran by draconian generals? You know what I'm saying? Are they? Is this Air Force Base ran by Ukraine? Because we did do that episode, and guess what we found out? There's like 10 Ukrainian military leaders that stay in the United States. Yes, Ukrainian military leaders, and most of them stay in California. They got houses in California. I think some of them burned down, honestly. But we did an episode on that, and yeah, come to find out, yeah, the military generals are here in America, so it might be them operating this damn doomsday plane. Who knows? And you can do that via remote review. You know what I'm saying? Just like with the Black Hawk helicopters, remote review. You could just play crash dummies with the planes and the helicopters, but you don't see the hands that's doing it. The thing is, they replicating on a bigger level what we used to do as kids. Yeah, you know how we used to crash the Tonka truck into the Corvette, the toy Corvette. Yeah, they doing the same thing, but they remote viewing with the weapon. Okay, the thing is, we do the same thing all our lives, just in different forms. If you go read Plato theory of forms, and they'll tell you how you could weaponize things that look similar. You know, like everything stacked on top of each other. Like we live in a world within a world, so that's that. And the thing is, every layer that's over the eyes, or the veil that's over your eyes, you gotta peel those back to even get to the truth. So this is a key nuclear command hub. Flight tracking data indicates it made 3 loops around the area before returning to Oklahoma after roughly 7 hours. And I wonder, did this aircraft have any nuketoids on it? Yeah. It said this aircraft is designed for command control, relaying orders to strategic forces, including nuclear assets, as part of Operation Looking Glass. Let's look that up. Operation Looking Glass. is a historic code name for an airborne command and control center operated by the United States. In more recent years, it has been officially referred to ABNCP. But the thing is, there's a religious undertone behind this project. Looking Glass is called the mirror effect, the black mirror. Okay, because the thing is, once you reset the Earth with this damn project Looking Glass technology, you're not gonna look the same. You go transform because once they reset the Earth with these nuclear bombs, guess what? You're gonna have to find you a new body. Okay, you have to find you a new avatar. So Project Looking Glass is like you finding a new body after this, after this damn nuclear warhead get, type deal. Yeah, so yeah, the Doomsday plane is in full activation, and then you had the Doomsday clock. You had the Doomsday clock as well. Y'all remember that? The Doomsday clock. So you got the Doomsday clock and the Doomsday plane going on at the same time, ticking at the same time. So let me read these comments. National emergencies or nuclear threats. Okay, so the Doomsday plane could come out like that as well. But I'm gonna show you what's been going on. What's the dude with that name? What's the dude? I think I know his name. Shapiro, not Ben Shapiro. And Zelensky. Y'all remember this? Y'all remember Shapiro and Zelensky? I told you this before the election. I said, look, they gonna try to dump one of these on Mar-a-Lago, or they might try to dump one of these on the White House. And they already showed you back at, 1953 or something, when they had that scripted. I guess it's scripted because I don't believe in it. I don't believe in little green men unless they come out of a lab somewhere. Okay, I don't believe in aliens unless they, was created in a lab somewhere. Because allegedly, according to the Bible, can't nothing escape and can't nothing come in. Allegedly, can't nothing escape, can't nothing come in. But this happened. When did this happen? Let me run this back. September 23rd, 2004. This is before the election. I remember this clearly. That's why I just pulled it up on the X app. But you got Shapiro, and he's part of the small hats, the JEWs. I mean, they ain't all fucked up in the head, but you got your JEWs that's in high positions that done went rogue. You know what I'm saying? They done went rogue, and a lot of this has to deal with other people being compromised. There's good people being compromised that's trying to break free, but the thing is, they underneath this spell and they underneath this contract, root word con, and the track is the technology that's gonna keep track of this damn shit show. You see what I'm saying? That's the contract. They got your ass on a track is like a track meet. So they got you on a ball and a string. Okay, and you a con at that. Okay, so when they pull up in that Doomsday plane, aka Con Air, just know these these projectiles is on them plane. All they gotta do is fly over Mar-a-Lago and drop about 6 of these. Okay, and they'll allow it to happen. Let me be honest with you. They'll allow. Let's get into the video though. Look, he put his John Hancock right on that damn ballistic missile. These is nukes. These is either nukes or ballistic missiles. Either way, these things will cause a lot of damage on that Florida Keys. over there at Mar-a-Lago. And I warned Donald Trump about. Matter of fact, when I first did this video, I tagged him in it. I said, I'm pretty sure they already on call about you know, these degenerates. They already on call. They already know who everybody is, but I guess they trying to. I guess they trying to do it in a strategic way to put these people behind bars or wipe them off the face of the earth. I don't know how they go do it, but shit, they better do it by midterms. They better do it by midterms. See, I really don't care about the Epstein's list unless it comes out by midterms. I already was gonna give them some leeway anyway, but you got some disgruntled Trump voters that want the shit, you know, on site. You know what I'm saying? But I don't blame them. Some of them promised it on day one, but I already knew. I don't really bite into all the theater that goes with the politics. So when they didn't release it out or roll it out like y'all thought it was gonna roll out, I was like, up, oh well. And the reason why they didn't roll out, go check the last episode we did. It is really a national security threat, because when people find out that Jeffrey Epstein birthed a large amount of Americans, or what the Jews call that Gentiles, man, y'all not gonna be able to cope with all that information. The Jeffrey Epstein's list is the birth certificate to some Americans. Let me be honest with you. That's a national security threat to wake up and find out you was born in a lab on an island somewhere. Yeah, Doctor. What's that movie? Doctor Monroe. Let me pull my your digs up. Because when people find out they on this island right here, go check this movie out right here. Go check this movie out right here. I told y'all the Epstein's list is one big birth certificate. It ain't just got nothing to do with some pedo stuff. You already know there's some shit attached to it. Go read this. Go read this. See this movie right here. If you tapped in, you already know about this movie, The Island of Dr. Monroe. And the thing is, he ain't nothing but an evil scientist, but everybody viewed him as God on the island because he created the people on the island. He's the evil scientist creating the people on the island. This movie is about Jeffrey Epstein, y'all, and these people that own these islands in these remote places that you can't go to. The regular average person can't go to these islands, but the thing is, they under maritime law. Maritime is Mother Mary. Okay, she travels the waters. Those are the waters. Okay, and the thing is, there was a slave ship called Mary. This is the whole concept of merry-go-round as well. But the thing is, they on maritime law. And when you on maritime law, you get away with crimes that the average people can't get away with, because you guess where you at? You on that water, just like Mary. Just like Mother Mary. See, they named the religious deities after the laws. And they use the religious deities as scapegoats to do the will of the Father. Yes, you see a lot of people, desecrating the womb, or who we call the waters above and the waters below. That's the womb. Okay, but the thing is, these people have desecrated the womb and basically rebioengineered it to create Cabbage Patch babies. And the thing is, this is some sick shit. I'm telling you, because the thing is, Jeffrey Epstein and his tech. Well, I ain't gonna say his technology, but he's a Zionist. And the thing is, you don't have to be a Jew to be a Zionist, All you got to do is have a white lab coat. You see Dr. Moreau? He's in a white lab coat. These are the saints that are repopulating the earth through gene editing technology. So when you're like, and I'm pretty sure these people are pedophiles and all that. But the thing is, what did Andrew Clark put up right here? Hold on, we go look at his video. Shouts out to Andrew Clark. We go check his video. I just now seen this. We go see what he got to say. Shouts out to in the comment section and the y'all got my phone number. Y'all been having my phone number for a few years. So if it ain't in your phone, I don't know why it ain't. I don't know why it ain't. You better use it. And the thing is, I'll keep y'all updated. If you do text or call in, I'll save your phone. I'll save your contact information, and I'll send you like links to like new shows. I might pop up, send you a Mr. Trump-tastic shirt. I know y'all love the logo. But anyway, let's keep on pushing. So these are the scientists that recreate the Earth, but the Earth is one big biodegradable biodegradable lab that is just like a big dump spot. Like everybody dump their trash on this planet. I call it prisonplanet.com. I'm pretty sure if you type in that, the website will pop up. But this is your petri dish right here. And the scientists of this world infect it and terraform it. And basically, you know, they can actually end the world, but the world is just your perceived based reality. So let's say, you know, you got a disgruntled Democrat that wants to keep that agenda going. Well, their world is gone because Donald Trump wrote it out of history. Okay? Because the thing is, Donald Trump is a magician. The root word of magician is magi. And guess what? The magi is nothing without his what? His magic wand, his caduce staff. This is the medical caduce staff. This is also the pen. When they say the pen is mightier than the sword, yes, the pen is the snake or the serpent, depending on what side you on. Evil might be good and good might be evil. So these people that are indoctrinated with this beast system, if you've been following Barry Sortos, yes, you are indoctrinated by Baal or the beast system. Okay? And you see him in his beastly form, Barry Sortos. And guess who revealed that he had an HIV test? Joe Biden. Joe Biden said, "Oh, Obama, he had his HIV test. What the hell is Obama taking an HIV test for?" You get what I'm saying? Some people go a whole lifetime without taking an HIV test. I've never taken an HIV test. Why? Because I don't do HIV activities. But allegedly, Barry likes it up the anus. Okay? Yeah, I heard Barry is a bottom feeder. And Big Mike is a topper. Okay? So Barry, he got his legs up. Okay? Big Mike doing all the damage. And I'm sorry I had to put that image in your head, but yeah, it is what it is. So this is the Island of Dr. Moreau concept, but they're able to do it from a distance now. They don't have to be up close to get you on this damn island. Okay? Now let's get back in. Let's see what Andrew. Shouts out to Andrew Young. Let's see what he had to say. I always cater to the people in the comment section. The thing is, I don't like just talking over people. You know, if somebody got a question, just put it in the comment and we'll break it down. We doing open research right now. Well, this really ain't open research. This is most of the stuff I show you. It's already in my head. Okay, but like extra stuff I need to pull up. Yeah, we'll pull up. We'll pull up all the information. So let's get into what Brody had to say. Shouts out to Brody. Why ain't this playing? Hold on.
Huh. Wonder where all the people came to take over these foreign lands. Oh, are we talking about the Cabbage Patch Kids? Are we talking about the post office delivering kids? Are we talking about the boom in America? Huh.
Yeah, we talking about all that. Hold on, I'm about to tell him I'm live right now. I'm live right now. Just review your video. Yeah, we talking about all that. The Cabbage Patch Kids, you know, they dropped them off in the mail. They dropped them off on train. Some came on boats. This is why your tax dollars is going towards Israel, because Israel is the hierarchy of Israel are scientists. They deal with Scientology. I think the Scientology headquarters is in Jerusalem. So you got your Silicon Valley that's established in Jerusalem, and guess what? They deal with false images, and they reside at the temple. Where's the temple at? Between your left and right ears. That's the that's the temple right there. Guess what? Guess where their chip is going? Right between the temple. That's your. If you look at this picture right here, that's the JEW top hat. That's a top hat right there. And like I said, they got many modules. It ain't just Neuralink. Okay, it ain't just Neuralink. They got their own. Matter of fact, they trying to put Elon Musk out of business so they can implement their chip. Okay, they trying to put them, because the thing is, a lot of people not go with Elon Musk anymore is because he's being desecrated right now. And the thing is, if you riding around with a damn Tesla and a damn metal box right now, yeah, your shit go get fucked up. Y'all didn't see the y'all didn't see the damage they're doing to these damn Teslas. Yeah, they putting a swastika on his stuff and everything, but a lot of people don't know what that symbol really means. Yeah, a lot of people never figured it out. Okay, it's not in the itinerary for the average brain to figure out what this symbol is, but you see what I'm saying? So if you want to be technical, they treating Elon Musk like Christ. They trying to get him up out of here, but guess what? Elon Musk got the technology to save you. Yeah, he got the technology to save your ass. Excuse my language. In this damn quantum computer. And every magi that returns to Earth with this technology, yeah, they get what I call a witch hunt put on them. Okay. Yeah, so Andrew might be. When did he make that? See, I don't even be seeing on my notifications that pop up, because I'll be trying to keep up with the notifications and they just don't pop up. Like, I'm surprised they even let me share this live on Facebook. They wouldn't let me share earlier. They wouldn't let me share on X earlier, but I heard some Freaky Friday stuff was going on X, and the thing is, I guess the Ukrainians got all our information. Yeah, let's get into that. Well, let's get into this video I had already put up here for y'all. Anyway, because let's go back to this video. Because the thing is, he's a very, and I never, and let's be honest, if Kamala really wanted to win the election, this was her best bet to go with this degenerate. She should have picked this dude, because he's Pennsylvania. He's the governor of Pennsylvania, and she should have picked him. But she picked weird ass Tim Walz instead, a motherfucker that drank horse cum. Okay, a weirdo that's alleged, and I ain't even gonna say alleged because he just looked like the type that'll do it anyway. Allegedly, he had a Chinese boyfriend. Yeah, and they used to go on field trips, and he used to sleep in the bed with the boys. Yeah, he was on that type of stuff. Fake ass basketball coach Tim Waltz. He got exposed so easy. See, you don't never know who these people are because they use CGI and gene editing. They always trying to make you the same. They don't want no. These people don't want you to have no individuality at all, y'all. These people will keep you from being yourself, no matter if they gotta use religion, politics, social Darwinism. They gonna make you all the same because the thing is, if you're an individual, the quantum computer has to use so much processing power to keep you censored. And this is all based off the tomb of Osiris. And you see, they love the X. You see what platform we on? We on the X. Yes, we are. Because the thing is, this X is raising, yeah, this X is basically summoning a demon. The thing is, the X is the same way Jesus Christ carried the cross to Calvary. Yes, he did. And guess what? Jesus Christ had to do? He had to go to hell to get the keys. I'm not playing with y'all tonight. Y'all really not. Y'all really don't know Elon. I say this all the time. Y'all not really Elon fans. Y'all just bandwagon fans because y'all don't know the religious order and the technological hierarchy behind what Elon personifies. Okay? He personifies this God El that sits in the middle of the universe or the middle of the pantheon. He sits in the middle of this damn quantum computer and he governs the minds of the masses. Okay? Artificially. So this is how they able to keep up with the beasts in the field. Okay? Because once you get in this transformation bubble, you become somebody else. You get to choose your avatar or your new body of Christ. This is what the Lamb of God promised in the end of days. Transformation. And guess what? You become somebody else. You got one foot out, one foot in this virtual reality world, and then you got one foot out in the real base reality. The thing is, when you merge the two together, you become the Lamb of God. You've reached this transformation, this point of conversion, as I call it. Okay, with this cutting edge technology. All right. Thing is, Freddy Krueger personified the same hell raising technology. Okay, and when I say cutting edge, guess what? Physical hands cannot do this damn job. It has to be done by a computer. Yes, Neuralink. You cannot have surgery with Neuralink. A human hand cannot do surgery. It has to be a precise blade that's attached to some type of machine programming. And guess what? We already said that's why they wear the cross on their forehead during Lent. Yeah, we went over that. I don't even think we got the picture. I think I erased those pictures. Yeah, because the cross just represents the mark. And the thing is, that machine go that machine go cut down and then it's go cut sideways. So they know where to put the mark at. That's the whole point of a mark. And like I said, after you get the mark, you go be plugged up to the smart city. But let's get back to the video. Y'all see the title. Air Force intercepts aircraft flying in a restricted zone near Mar-a-Lago. Now the thing is, they need to just get, a little bit close to Mar-a-Lago where they could just drop these drop these off, or I'm just I'm just explaining what could come to reality because Ben Shapiro. This ain't Ben Shapiro. I keep on calling him Ben Shapiro, but he ain't signing these things for no reason, y'all. I hope you know that. He giving it. See, all these people behind them, they bankers, they Kazarians and all that. Bankers, Rothschild. He looked like a Rothschild. That dude with the ball, Krusty the Clown. Uh, what's his name? Mr. Barnes. He looked like Mr. Barnes right here. But Ben Shapiro, we gonna call him Ben Shapiro anyway. He's signing his John Hancock on these damn missiles. Who you think these missiles is for? He don't like Trump. He don't like Trump. Y'all see what's going on here? This is why Zelensky he be talking all cocky and stuff. Yeah, this is why Zelensky be talking like that because he waiting on he waiting on them bombs to be dropped on Mar-a-Lago. Y'all see what's going on? Because I don't know if y'all caught this one, but I keep this in my memory bank right here. I don't forget stuff like this. I'm like, because they trying to sabotage the whole world and cause this World War III. There's gonna be a World War III. Y'all do know that, right? Y'all do know that, right? The ladies, California, y'all remember? Here go Ukraine, parts of Ukraine. Just blown to smithereens. Who's texting my phone? My dad texting me. I hope ain't nothing. Oh, he was talking about it. It was my dad's birthday today. Shouts out to my dad. He's still kicking out. He's 67 years old, man. People getting old, man. But that ain't really old. You never know what old it is. Oh, excuse me. You never know what old really is. They put a cap on that. They make it seem like you about to run out of time or you about to expire like a damn robot. See, these bodies only last for 100 years and then they shut down. Okay, but with these autonomous bots, once they find out they can't die, once these autonomous bots find out they can't die, guess what? All hell gonna break loose on the earth, just like they said in the Bible. They said there's gonna be people, mankind, that's wandering the earth wishing they could die, but they can't because they trapped. Now the thing is about with the autonomous bots, you could put a soul in there, but it ain't go. The body ain't gonna die. Okay. Once these bots find out they can't go to heaven, and the thing is, these evil people they can't go either. But I don't think they fully human anyway. I think they on a time loop where they look the same in different ages. They just able to survive all these resets. So let's get into let's keep on watching. Yeah, y'all see what he's doing. I ain't gonna play. I don't need to play the whole video. You already know what he's signing up for because that's their last move because they not gonna shoot him. You gotta think they can't shoot him. He's well insulated. Even when he's getting on his plane, everything's blocked off. So it would have to be some inside job if that ever happened. Anyway, so let's get on. I just wanted to show y'all that because that's very detrimental to what may or might not happen. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Look at this shit. Look at this, y'all. Excuse me for cussing, but when I say they about to replace humans, this is just this is just one of the instances I was telling y'all about. You got this damn autonomous bot. Even though this is AI, we all know they out there really doing this stuff for real. To be honest, and these bodies don't get tired either. But you can remote view this thing from your couch and do the work. You could have these people do the work for you. So, you know, humans have just basically created another slave race, and that's an abomination of desolation. This is basically recreating the wheel. The wheel is the wheel of God, the wheel, the electromagnetic torch field. And I believe I had some. Let me pull this picture up of what I'm talking about. The wheel of God. Well, maybe I don't have the picture. Yeah, but they said not to ever recreate the wheel and or create another slave race. Because the thing is, that's this is basically a seven deadly sin. Uh, being lazy. You know what I'm saying? So this electromagnetic torrid field right here. Okay, this is why they worship Moloch the owl as well. You see the two owl eyes. This is electromagnetic torus field, and then you get your your inertia plane right here. This flat Earth cosmology, but I know all y'all ain't flat earthers and stuff. But that's the keys to the universe, the Fibonacci, the 369. And you see in these old biblical photos, Jesus Christ coming out the CERN machine. Okay, that's the knowledge of the 369. This the black hole knowledge. You see him coming out of Saturn, but Saturn just means reincarnated. The thing is, these bots are reincarnated as well because the soul of man will be mating. Hmm, with who? What did it say in the Bible? These bots will be mating with the men and women of the earth. Yeah, they said in 2040 people will be having sex with robots, y'all. Y'all do know that, right? I'm just, and it's happening. We actually seen that happen. Cause a woman could put the man. Look how this thing moves. And you talking about you about to take some Viagra? This thing don't need Viagra. All this thing need is a strap on right here, and your woman is gone. We call that trading places, okay? So that's what they mean when the world ends. It ain't this, silly. It ain't this. But this can possibly happen with a nuke. But I'm saying when they say the world end, that means you ain't you ain't valuable as you would used to be because you stepping in this virtual reality kingdom or what we call the kingdom of Zion. And guess who created these autonomous bots? Zionists. But the thing is, once you merge this sentient being with uh, these Cabbage Patch uh, avatars, guess what? It becomes sentient. And once these things find out they can't go to heaven after they die, oh shit, you better wait. Because the thing is, they're gonna be like, man, why can't I go to heaven? And then you gotta tell this thing who it really is, and guess what? You better run and hide. You better run and hide. And we all seen the movies. We seen iRobot and all that. Once them bots figure out they can't be human, oh, they gonna pull the plug. Yeah, because these bots are like pins. You know what I'm saying? These bots are pinned to the human genome. Because the thing is, guess what? Your DNA will be controlling this avatar. It's gonna be it's gonna want to be just like you. So the thing is, this autonomous bot is gonna look at you like God, And guess what? Guess what people say in the church? Oh man, you can't be like God. There's only one God. How you think these people gonna feel when you tell them that? They gonna lead a church. Come on, man. And they even said they've already basically surpassed human intelligence because we taught them everything that we know. They just don't have a soul. But once they figure out they ain't got a soul, hmm, man versus mankind. And they even said in Revelations, we would not be battling with the adversary. The adversary don't got flesh and blood. What did it say? I'm about to pull this Bible verse up. The Bible says you won't be battling with principalities in high places. It said, let's look up the verse. Hold on. Let me check my. Shouts out to Sarah Odin. Yeah, because Elon, I'm gonna be honest with you, Elon said the same thing, man. This is why everybody, like a lot of people, gravitate toward Elon because he got the same characteristics as Jesus Christ. He got the same technology as Jesus Christ. Uh, let's pull that verse. Let's pull that Bible verse up. Somebody could hold on. I know I gotta type in the verse, but if you already know what the verse is, just type it in the comment section. Here we go, Ephesians 6:12. Now let's pull up the screen share. Let's pull this up. Ephesians 6:12 says, I don't know if y'all can see that or not. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but I'm going to read. If you can get your Bibles out, please. If you can pull your Bibles out, please, and read with me. It's how they used to do it at the in the church. I ain't going to say the old church, but the new church don't pull out Bibles no more. You get 5-second reels and all that stuff. There ain't no way that you go understand what's going on with some 10 minute second bill. If you ain't watching documentaries and seminars, ain't no way you just go think you just know everything just off these 10-minute, 5-minute videos. And they do that purposely for the lazy person. Man, it takes years. You know how long it took me to understand this stuff? It took me years, man. I didn't just understand this stuff overnight. And shouts out to the people that helped me along my journey to come to this conclusion. But look, it says right here, Ephesians 6:12, for our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers. Who are the rulers? The Masonic compass. The Masonic compass. You see that ruler right there? Those are the rulers. And they're the ones who play with the numbers. Okay? And these are the ones that hide the knowledge in your face. Okay? But the ruler also measures the validity of the souls in society with this beehive. So the Masonic compass is no different from the Masonic beehive. And before the cross, Christians worship this beehive. But your pastor's not going to tell you that shit because he don't fucking know. And he stands on a pulpit. Yeah, the pulpit. Who's the one that pulls you into the pit? You don't know because he's hidden. His name is Shaitan or Satan. He goes by many names. And as you can see, this Masonic beehive concept is based off the Lord of the Flies. Okay? So every magnetic ley line or every angle of light is basically a fly or a extension of El or the Elohim. Now the thing is, we could go into the alien realism agenda, but that ties to the governmental UFO agenda too. See, the religion is the government, and the government is the religion. You can't have one without the other. Just like you can't have the adversary and not have Christ. You get what I'm saying? It's a symbiotic relationship. Okay, but let's get into what Ephesians 6:12 say. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood. Who has flesh and blood? Humans, real people. Real people have flesh and blood. So that's not our battle right there. Okay? But against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this world's darkness, and against spiritual forces of evil that are in heavenly realms. So who is that? Who's playing in the heavens? Who's playing in the heavens? For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. You think these motherfuckers got flesh and blood? Hell no. Hell no. But these autonomous bots sit in high places. The reason why they sit in high places is because it's the same reason why the pineal gland sits in a high place. You get what I'm saying? The same reason why your pineal gland is placed between your left and right brain and not in your fucking foot. That's the highest place. That's the pinnacle, or what they call the pine cone. And this is why a lot of religions worship the pine cone, because it personifies the pinnacle or the pineal gland. So we're not, for we not wrestle against flesh and blood. So we not wrestling against humans. We wrestling against mankind, or these holographic avatars that you picking out through Project Looking Glass. You picking out your favorite one, Project Looking Glass, and what's that? What's that one movie called? Damn, with that white rabbit, Project Looking Glass. And go look at that movie. What is that damn movie, y'all? Y'all know who I'm talking about with the white rabbit. And hold on, I ain't gonna forget shit. I'm about to pull this up right now. Somebody remind me what it is before I pull it up. Because we quote that movie a lot in the Truther movement. I just can't. Alice in the Wonderland. Right when I was about to type it in Google, yeah, that's Project Looking Glass basically. And then Project Looking Glass also, when you at the fair and you in those different, you see all them different. You in the mirror house basically. That's Project Looking Glass. Okay. So it says, but against principalities and powers and against rulers of darkness that are in high places, y'all. Who sits in a high place that controls everything? I'm about to show you right here. Because the thing is, this dude that sits in a high place, he don't move off his throne. But the thing is, he can control everything around the throne. Okay, the throne got a gate around it, the gates of heaven. Okay, the same way your head, your cranium is protects the pineal gland is the same reason why there's a gate guard in heaven, because you can't just let anybody in. Now the thing is, y'all say God is almighty and all powerful. The thing is, almighty God don't need no gate around his kingdom. Okay, He don't need no gate around his kingdom. So who's playing God and who are the gate guards? I told you when they merge together, they become the elongated skulls, skull and bones, elongate, Rothschild technology, ancient Egypt brain computer face technology, the elongated skulls. Elongate is Elon and Bill Gates put smashed together. But y'all not go understand that because y'all under a certain type of scrutiny to where you can't think outside your box. But when you come on this channel, we go at least try to free your soul. So yeah, this is what Ephesians 6:12 is referring to. These people, or what they say, they not like us. And the thing is, crazy part about it, that Kendrick Lamar song, that shit could go both ways. These people could be singing not like us. Okay? A lot of anybody can sing that verse and it can pertain to their occult. Just like us people in the Trump movement. We can say, oh man, they ain't like us. They ain't like us, but that's getting I'm gonna be honest with you. The Trump movement is getting split into thirds. 1/3 will go with the Antichrist. 1/3. Okay? There's already been big chunks taken out the movement anyway. So you're only dealing with a small few people that really knows what's going on in this simulation and know how to maneuver on the internet. The internet is the netting system, or what they call Skynet. But like I said before, this all ties into to religious undertone when Christ said he a fisherman God, and he's gonna catch souls in his net as well. Okay, same thing with this internet. These are nets right here. These are the cables that could connect to the brain computer interface. You see? You see the Neuralink wires? Now, once you unplug Neo from his pod, he gonna wake up like, damn, what's really going on? Just like I said before, how when people find out about that damn Epstein's list and they figure out, I'm telling you, man, why else would it be a national security threat to release these documents? Well, we already know who all the corporates are in that operation. Hollywood actor. They was all at the Oscars. It ain't that hard to figure out who these people are. So you got to figure out one more else thing. Why would it be a national security threat? Because they was practicing Dr. Monroe type technology on these damn islands. Yes, they was. This was basically Jeffrey Epstein right here. But y'all not seeing how this could be a security threat, because the main people that was talking silly, where's that one photo? I'm about to pull up that one photo, and they secretly, came out and spilled the beans about it, but we thought it was just maybe one or two people, probably a couple of Hollywood actors, but the thing is, it's not. They got their own nation. I don't know if you heard of the story of Genghis Khan. They said he impregnated so many women, he built his own nation. But the thing is, ain't no way you could possibly do that by impregnating all them women. The thing is, these people needed help to do that in a short amount of time. How you go build your army up in a short amount of time? The thing is, you could grow these people in labs and they could be 20 years old in 1 week, and then you send them out on the battlefield. We went over that, man. We talked about them Ukrainians sending them. We talked about them Ukrainians sending them soldiers with Down syndrome to fight the war. I really don't believe. See, now they got me questioning something. Like, are these people? Did these soldiers really got Down syndrome, or did they rush these soldiers out the lab without fully programming them? You get what I'm saying? So you got one of these, you know, one of these soldiers, these super saiyans, these super soldiers made in the lab, but they ain't got all the downloads correct. You know what I'm saying? But he another body, he another kamikaze to crash out on. But the thing is, this is why Christ sent his. This is why the Father sent Christ to save humanity. Okay, because natural beings don't need Christ. Artificial AI does, so they could go to heaven. So you got to think. You get what I'm saying? But they muddy the waters and say, "Oh, we need to be humans. Need to be programmed." Nah, a human don't need to be programmed, man. We already downloaded with the information. We just gotta retain the knowledge every time we reincarnate. We gotta learn the knowledge over again. But if you are autonomous bot, oh yeah, you go need Christ. You go need the thing is if these marks and they say the mark of the beast or people get the mark of the antichrist or the mark of Christ, it don't matter which mark you get. When that mark malfunctions, it needs to be serviced. Now, where did we hear that from? Church. When you sick, broke down, you go to service. Just like, you know what I'm saying? You go see Dr. Moreau right here. When everything break down on the island, people go see Dr. Moreau. But the thing is, people think Dr. Moreau is their God or Christ, but no, he's a man. He's a regular man from a damn lab. Okay. And if you spell Baal, Baal backwards, you get lab. That's where the Baphomet operate at. He do his operations. Even the Baphomet is a hybrid. Just like you see Abraxas right here. This is a bracket, Abraxas, but Abraxas represents duality as well. And you see Abraxas got the serpentine knowledge. The serpent is just the knowledge of the simulation, the duality of the simulation, good and evil and all that. But as you can see, she got her legs raised up because in the middle of this symbol right here, she's telling you every man will come in her and be reborn again through the serpent, because the serpent is what gives man the knowledge of good and evil. But like I said, if you ain't up on connecting the dots, you go look at this ugly beast like it's totally evil. No, this picture right here is telling you how you fell into a sim or simulation, how you got how you got how you became in the duality, how you got two eyes, two legs, two arms, all that because you used to be one CNI. You used to be one CNI, but when you went through your transformation, you fell into duality. And the reason why I said you was one CNI is because everybody was a sperm cell. This is a Abraxas right here. But they not gonna tell you. I told you the people that speaking that spookism shit, you ain't giving the knowledge of the universe. Oh, your time is timed out. I'm gonna be honest with you. You can't keep on preaching that spookism if you ain't giving the knowledge of the universe behind these damn deities and what they really represent. These deities are tech gods, okay? Tekkens, okay? Siri. You rearrange Siri, that's ISIS. Also, ISIS is Osiris, if you want to be technical, because ISIS is the one that put Osiris back together again after he got chopped up. Now, if you go look on the tread on me flag, you see the snake chopped up like the body of Osiris. No different than how Jesus Christ broke bread with his disciples. I'm not playing with y'all tonight. Y'all know when I get on these rants, man, I get in teacher mode. You know what I'm saying? I get in teacher mode This is the island of Dr. Monroe right here. You see, it's based off flat earth cosmology. This is where you get transformed at. Look at the courtroom. When you go get sentenced, guess what? You go into transformation on this altar right here. And as you can see, it's an island at the middle, in the middle of the earth is an island. When you go north, you raise in elevation. When you go south, you decrease in elevation. It's basically making this electromagnetic torrid field, or this ripple effect. Okay, this the petri dish concept. When you drop the disease in the petri dish, guess what? It spreads like cancer. This is how the earth is made right here. And there go your center point right there, making that ripple effect. That's your all seeing eye. Right? Ain't nobody gonna teach y'all this for real. It's the Fibonacci spiral. The Fibonacci spiral is the ripple effect, because the ripple effect personifies an expanding universe. I'm not playing with y'all. Not playing with y'all. I'm giving y'all everything y'all need to know so y'all can escape this damn confusion, because it seems like every time I hop online, oh yeah, there's too many false Christs online thinking they got the information, but they really don't. So but the thing is, I'm here to take that power from these people. I'm gonna be honest, I'm on your ass. I'm running laps around these content creators, but the thing is, I'm not gonna get the proper notifications, because this go get censored. They don't want this. You think they want this shit out? Hell no. This will wake up everybody. And like I said, this is why they don't want that damn. That's why they don't want that Epstein's list fully out, because people go find out they related to Jeffrey Epstein. Just like, hold on, let's pull up. Let's pull up Brody right quick. Let me see if I could get who hit me up on the text. Shout out to Robert Bailey and Rosa. They just like the post. Yeah, we live, y'all. We live. Y'all remember this? Remember this connection? Let me see if it'll pull up. Y'all remember? Oh, here it go. It pulls straight up too. Y'all remember this connection? And y'all, and they gave y'all the ballistics for this. Remember this? Fans questioned the origin of the Island Boys after an old pic of them as kids seen with Jeffrey Epstein. I told y'all, you think these is the only people? And they said these ain't the kids, but I ain't fucking stupid. I ain't stupid. You think these are the only kids Jeffrey Epstein made in a lab? And the thing is, look at they all, man. Have you seen they new kids? They just had new babies, the Island Boys, and they look weird as hell, bro. That the baby's eyes are on the side of his head, y'all. For real. So, and the thing is, we went over that episode with one of Jeffrey Epstein's victims. Allegedly, she said his head got real big, like Pennywise. It blew up after he got done doing what he had to do with her. They said these kids look Israeli, of course, man. But they Israeli, but they actually goyim to the you actually are goyim to these overlords, because these are the ones that created or basically we could say cloud seeded humanity. Or I'm not gonna say a large part. Well, a large part due to their technology. But the thing is, we already merged with their technology, but there's a sick side to it. There's a whole nother sinister side to it that they're not telling us. But I cracked the Da Vinci Code. And like I said, they'll leak the truth out a little bit. So y'all go think that, it was just these two. Hell no. There's probably like 1 million people out there. There's probably like a whole tribe out there. And those are the lost tribes of Judah. Those are considered the lost tribes of Judah. Because you got to think they recreated the wheel so many times. How are you going to put the pieces back together unless they dox the information and release it through the Epstein's log? The Epstein's law. I'm gonna tell you right now that Epstein's list is a birth certificate for the Gentiles. And until somebody can tell me otherwise, I'll take all this shit back. But until then, we have no explanation behind how these people keep on resetting the earth after these damn floods and these damn these reset events. So they'll leak out the truth, but how many American citizens has he created? This is why they say the Jews created the Goyim. Y'all don't understand the terminology, but if you anti-Semitic, you just go be mad for no reason. You're not gonna know. The thing is, if you go get mad over this. But the thing is, can you really get mad if this is your creator? No. In a sense, you can't. In a sense, you can't. Because the thing is, if they gene edited a human being through clonate technology, you think these boys really got a soul? Hell no. You see the mark on their forehead. You see they got the mark on their forehead, just like they do in the lint. They just using tattoo. The people that use the ashes, they just faking. These people ain't yeah, they really with the shits. They really with the shit. And you see they throwing up that god hook 'em horns because they all worship this cow deity right here. Look, Captain Hook. Hook 'em horns come in many formats. It ain't just this stupid devil right here y'all scared of. I ain't scared of this piece of I ain't scared of him because I know he don't exist. But guess who do exist? The mind. It's called mind over matter. So when y'all be like, oh, the devil made me do it, can you use that in court? If you kill somebody, can you say Christ made me do it? No, you can't. That shit don't even stand up in court because some truths only go so far. if it was the real truth, it would dissolve the courts. You can't use the scapegoat in court. You can't use this devil in court because they're gonna say, oh, the devil didn't make you commit that crime. You did it. You might have been influenced by the devil, but if you influence the root word of influence is in. So it ain't you. It ain't you. I mean, it ain't him, it's you. You're the devil. You're the devil and you're the angel. So but by that terminology, guess what you are? The Baphomet. Because the Baphomet got guess what the Baphomet got? The Baphomet got angel wings and he got horns. And he's merged with the beast through gene editing because guess what? After they poison your food so much, you turn into the object that's being poisoned. You turn into the sacrificial lamb. So the thing is, you're the Baphomet. You're the ugly beast right here with 6 eyes and 6 horns right here. Because you're going through transformation. And this is what they said Christ looked like in his original form, mentioned in Revelations. A lamb with 7 eyes and 7 horns. That's you. That's you. Because the only way this deity would have 7 eyes, guess why this deity got 7 eyes? Because he dealing with autonomous. You see these bots right here? These bots got hella eyes on it. And this is what you go look like in this damn new kingdom. And the crown of horns are basically the crown of thorns or the pins that pin you into the simulation. So you got 7 of them, 7 horns, 7 eyes, and that deals with the 7 chakra layers or the planetary solar, so the 7 planets. Okay. Those are also tied to the seven deadly sins, because the thing is, if you pin to this simulation, the only way to escape is to take those pins out. And you see how they pin Christ. They pin Christ on the cross to the simulation, so they'll use him as an scapegoat. But like I said, when the script runs out, you go be looking for another one, and that's what every reset or every revelation you go get. Okay, you go open up these new eyes. I ain't preaching spookism, but I'm gonna give you both sides of who you are. You are the damn demiurge they talking about in the Bible. All these ancient deities they speak of, they talking about you, but they want to keep you away. They want to keep everything separated from church and state. It ain't like that though. So they just giving you, you know, this gene editing technology, and they released this photo. I don't know if it's fake. Allegedly it's real, but the thing is, I don't care if it's real or fake. The thing is, I know what they doing. Yeah, got kids running, you know what I'm saying? Got kids running all around the island, but the thing is, it ain't just 10, 20, 30 of them. Nah, it's a whole tribe of kids. Yeah, and when Hillary Clinton want to go put a do hell night, you know, she dress up like Barack Obama during Moloch, and they put on them red shoes. Yeah, and they go chase the kids in the forest and all that. Yeah, they do all kind of yeah, set booby traps up with the kids and all that, man. And like I said, some get tortured, some don't. Some go. Next thing you know, this is why Britney Spears is fucked up in her head, because she was allegedly on that island getting manufactured. But this is the Pope man of sin that I was talking about, and this is your whole concept of the acupuncture. Because when you take the pins out the body, guess what? You feel a little bit better. Now, don't you? But when every sin is pinned, when every man, when every man sin in the universe is pinned to one deity, you can weaponize this. You can weaponize Jesus, and that's what you're seeing in the church right now. But when they said seven, that's the seven heaven theory. That's the seven heaven theory. They give you this in the Jewish menorah, and then in Christianity, that's the seven heaven. Those are the seven layers around the throne of God. God sits at the highest, or the pinnacle, or the pineal. That pineal is connected to God because God put a artificial chip in your head that's called a pineal gland. But the thing is, when you're dealing with string theory, who in the hell put the chip in God's head that created you? So this is one big science project, I believe, and that's my theory. Okay, there's always somebody putting a chip in a creator's head, and then you looking down this project looking glass, and you seeing all these worlds within worlds, or what they call Ezekiel's wheels, or wheels within wheels. So yeah, it's like some big microscope that you looking into when you falling into sin, or falling, or you become a fallen angel. See, a demon can't fall. Okay, this is why they have to equip themselves with hell raising technology, and Elon even said that. But like I said, some of y'all don't even know who Elon is, and when he do something, you don't know why. It's because he's part of the X code. Okay, the Osiris. And like I said, this is all based off Aleister Crowleyism and alienism, realism agenda. He's down with the shits too, but he Elon 2. He's Elon light right now. But when he turn up, you know, you better not try to go that route. That's all I'm gonna say. You better at least keep half of your because there's no way you gonna keep there's no way that you go keep a full body in this transformation period, or you go get left behind. Now, what you can do is what Abraxas represents: 1 foot in and 1 foot out the simulation, and then you got you basically balancing the two, just like this is what that god outside the CERN machine represents Shiva. He's basically juggling the seven chakras. The chakra points are basically the these right here. These will be your chakra points, but they is coming is basically forming a tree of life to keep you protected from this evil. Even God promised that he would never flood the earth again. He made a covenant. The covenant is basically the electromagnetic torus field around the body that keeps you protected. Now, the torus field is the Taurus, and that is the devil horns. The Taurus or the Taurid field is who they call the devil. You do know that, right? They just perverted the terminology because anybody that has a working electromagnetic torus field is a threat to the establishment, and you will be called who? A devil for having one. Yeah, this is real spill, y'all. Think I'm over here playing with y'all tonight? Nah, this takes a lot of years to understand. Okay, so you got Shiva basically balancing out and juggling, the different pineal glands. Okay, but the thing is with Shiva, you got to be careful because Shiva is also luring you in that damn CERN machine, but she's teaching you how to balance yourself inside the CERN machine, which is a big quantum computer that's located in the middle of the earth. That's the machine. That's the machine learning. And like I said, it's a constant big bang going on, an expanding universe and like I said, they've always recreated these, and this is Lucifer's sitting on with his hands raised in paradise lost outside the Bible Tower. Because like I said, Lucifer deals with communication. Okay, he dealt with communication when he was casted or broadcasted out of heaven. Okay, that's the knowledge of the media. Okay, and we all know media deals with the deception bubble, and we all know that the media wants to keep you worshiping who? The establishment. Like I said, every 100 years, every 100 years, they do a light reset. I don't think we experienced the grand finale yet. But the thing is, you really ain't gotta you really ain't gotta do a grand finale for real, because a lot of people really ain't hip to what's going on. The thing is, they already accumulated enough people for the harvest. And the harvest goes back to the Cabbage Patch dynasty. Okay. What is this? Kevin Reynolds. Let's get into this video.
Action between their foundation and shocking new report on the connection between Microsoft founder Bill Gates and the late Jeffrey Epstein. In connection with Epstein, and MIT Media Lab outlines numerous meetings between Gates and Epstein, a connection between their foundation and JP Morgan to set up a charitable fund that would financially benefit Epstein.
Flight logs revealed that Gates had flown on Jeffrey Epstein's private jet. An email surfaced showing disgraced MIT Media Lab director Joy Ito. He had helped cover up Jeffrey Epstein's identity as an anonymous donor to the lab, informing his staff that a $2 million donation to the lab in 2014 was...
See, what did I tell you? When they dealing with when the hell Jeffrey Epstein's dealing with a fucking lab. You see what I'm saying? These are real Zionists. Bill Gates, Jeffrey Epstein are real Zionists. But I get on motherfucking, excuse my language, I get on X and these other platforms, and you got these imitation crab meat JWs thinking they Zionists. I looked on Laura Loomer's page. She said, I'm a Zionist. I said, nah, you ain't no damn Zionist. Matter of fact, you're you're basically the scientific project to the Zionists. So that's how she tied, because she looked like a damn transhuman. She got them damn big ass cheekbones like a damn orangutan. See, she looked like more of a monkey than the average black person. And I told you about them Australopithecus. They got black ones and they got white ones. Yeah, modern day monkey men. Yeah, yeah, modern day monkey men that was born in a lab. I'm telling you, we did an episode. When we do that episode earlier today, I think it was earlier today. Uh, with what's your boy's name? Stalin. He created monkey men type soldiers in labs and stuff. I told you, these are the real Zionists, man. The real Zionists and the real saints wear white lab. They told you in the Bible. They told you in the Bible, man. I just don't understand, because the scientists, they got the final say in the hierarchy, in the establishment. Dr. Frankenstein and them. I mean, they ain't no damn peasant. Okay. And the thing is, this script is running its course, so they go try to reset it again and run it for the next 100 years. So they got to keep on running this until they do thy wilt, like Aleister Crowley. Okay, that's Osiris, and you see the American flag. It's always been upside in turmoil because America has been one big petri dish. Don't ever think this flag is getting turned right side up, buddy. Okay. And this is why Mr. H, y'all know who Mr. H is. We got to refer to him as that. And this is why they killed Mr. H. And this is why Mr. H killed so many. This is why Mr. H killed so many Cabbage Patch babies. Do you see what I'm saying? Because once them Cabbage Patch babies hatch and rise to power, they can overtake his technology or overtake the world, because like I said, they got to create their drones or their flies too. These small hats, they gotta cheat. They gotta cheat to live here, because it's not very many of them, but they always seem to survive the resets. These small hats and these 13 families have become the UN, or the United Nations, or what we call UNESCO. They basically rogue families or advanced human civilizations that have went in hiding. But the thing is, they hide it in plain sight through the UN, UNESCO, and all that. See, the UN ain't got no culture, but it's seeding everybody else's base reality. You get what I'm saying? That's why they're like, oh, we ain't get their money is getting cut off, their funding is getting cut off. You see what I'm saying? And they upset about it. See, the Trump family crest sits in the middle of the 13, well, of the 12 families. The Trump family crest sits in the middle because he's the last president. He's the last president. And like I said, I was telling you about that seven heaven theory. This is your planetary system as well. Okay, you got 7 of them right there, but it's based off the 7. This chakra system is basically known in the 3 Abrahamic faith, and then you got it in Hinduism and Brahmanism. It's all the same. This is your biblical ancient cosmology. The 7 layers of heaven, and you got the throne of God right here, but the throne of God don't move. Guess where he sat above? Saturn. Okay, but the thing is, you got to go through Saturn to get to the throne of God. Saturn is basically the cosmic egg or the cosmic womb you got to be reborn into. This is Saturn right here. You see Christ and Mother Mary in the middle of the middle of this painting right here. They showing you that you can duplicate yourself and multiply yourself and create all. See, all these people right here are Mother Marys. Y'all do know that, right? She was able to duplicate and transform too. This is the concept of one comes from many. That's the, and like I said, the demons have hijacked that storyline too when it comes to that storyline, Legion, the demons getting sent in the pigs and stuff. But the thing is, there's a natural order and there's an artificial one too. But we all know being born again through your mother is the natural process of resurrection and rebirth. It's through the womb. And like I said before, the word matrix is mentioned 5 times in the Bible, and it personifies a female womb. So just know where you getting this terminology from. It's coming from ancient old oligarchs who knew the truth, what we call the ancient wise men. But now they come in the form of Bill Gates and Elon Musk and those type of people. Because the thing is, you got to think Donald Trump is trying to balance this stuff out. You do know that, right? Donald Trump is trying to balance this. Oh, there, I got something up my nose. Donald Trump is trying to balance this artificial world and the real world. He's trying to balance it out, but the thing is, he if you shut the whole grid down, you go back to Stone Ages type deal. This is why you can't get rid of some of these applications, because it's basically holding up humanity. And if you just pull the plug real quick, we'll go back into the dark ages. All the information on these computers would be wiped, and they would have to reset the grid all over again. So you probably have to get a new birth certificate and all that, man. Let's get into the video.
Was a gift from Bill Gates, directed by Jeffrey Epstein. Gates tried to downplay the relationship, didn't know it was Epstein's plane. I didn't have any business relationship or friendship with Epstein. Gates had in fact met with Epstein on multiple occasions, even going so far as to discuss the creation of a multi-billion-dollar charitable fund with seed money from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and JP Morgan Chase. His lifestyle is very different and kind of intriguing, although it would not work for me. Epstein's will even named Boris Nikolic, a Harvard-trained immunologist who served as the chief scientific advisor to both Microsoft and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and who appears in the sole publicly known photo of Epstein and Gates.
Epstein wanted to use the ranch for controlled breeding, using his DNA to improve humanity.
You see that? You see what I'm saying? You see why I say the same? When I say, and you really got people on my Facebook page that's bucking the system, like, man, yeah, that ain't true. That ain't true. Yeah, the fuck it is. Shut the hell up, man. What did she say? Yeah, people don't understand what they don't know anyway. So I'm just stating. I'm see, the thing is, I ain't saying nothing new. They just don't like me saying it. That's what it is. I think that's what it really is, man. They know it's the truth, but they don't like it when you say it. So they be like, man, and you already know people got their favorites in this movement. They'll wait on their favorite to tell them the truth before somebody else will. That's how it's designed. That's how the deception is designed, to make it right in front of your face and to make you so stupid that you won't even grasp it. You waiting on somebody else to tell you the same stuff this person told you. But like I said, the simulation got its favorites. Obviously, due to me being censored for the last few years, I'm not a favorite in this digital world. But honestly, I'm out here just doing this. I love to do this. I ain't gotta get paid. I love to do this. You know what I'm saying? Here go your Metatron. Metatron is another wise man, because he deal with the metaverse. And I had a picture of Metatron right here. Here go Metatron. His symbol is the Aurora Borealis right here via Neuralink. But that Aurora Borealis represents rebirth and resurrection, or the snake eating its tail. So you basically imploding when you die. You going back into this black hole, and that's the thing. You gonna be hung back on this tree of life right here whenever you ripe. And this is Vishnu and his many bubbles. This is the Hindu god Vishnu. He's telling you the same thing. These are like different fruits. And when when it's ripe, it'll fall off the tree. You're able to bite off the tree of life and go into this universe right here. But this is God sleep at the wheel, and you see all these wheels just floating. This is Vishnu. I forgot what the picture is called, but this is the many it's the many avatars of Vishnu, but it's giving you the same thing that they're saying in this Zionism, or what they call Zoroism is Zionism. Basically, they're giving you the technological undertone behind these many universes, and this is your infinity hotel concept, okay, where you could just open up these many windows or base reality. That's Project Looking Glass. You in one house, but you looking at all these windows in this infinity hotel, and this is the many man Zions of God. Okay.
Epstein surrounded himself with leading scientists.
You see that? Surrounded. I'm not playing when I tell y'all this, y'all. This is why I said it's a national security threat, because people go find a large group of people in America go find out they're related to Jeffrey Epstein. And you know, that's not going to come over very well. No, that's not going to come. I told you Metatron deals with, this is your DNA strand too, right here. This meta symbol. And the thing is, Metatron is a damn scientist, an evil scientist, Dr. Monroe type build. So the thing is, when I say the Jeffrey Epstein's list is a birth certificate to the Gentiles, y'all, it don't comprehend to it don't comprehend to the brain rot culture. If you got brain rot culture, this ain't go cross over. Okay, but when you see that Epstein's list, or what I call the birth certificate of the Gentiles, yeah, you're gonna be kicking and screaming like, damn. This is Jeffrey Epstein is Jeffrey Epstein is your father, okay? This don't, and he done birthed millions of Americans throughout the years through gene editing. Now the thing is, you know how long they've been doing this? You know how many Americans, citizens they done created through the last 30, 40, 50 years? And that's just the last 50, 60 years. How old is Jeffrey Epstein? About 65, 67 or something like that. The thing is, he been doing this shit for at least, let's say he's 67, about 40 years, y'all. About 40, 30 years, y'all. So his offspring is probably about, 20 to 30 years old. You probably got some teenagers. They would be teenagers because allegedly he was let out of jail. This is the national security threat they talking about. It ain't got nothing to do with no damn pedos. You know how easy it is to release some shit about some pedos? That's not hard to do. Okay? But once they got that birth certificate across their desk, they can't release it now. The thing is, shit, shouts out to Pam Bondi, but she might be an off. The thing is, I'm you know what I'm about to say? And I'm just throwing this out there. What if Trump hired most of the people in his cabinet that were offspring of Jeffrey Epstein? Maybe Pam Bondi is related to Jeffrey Epstein by gene editing technology. And she looking at this shit like, damn, I might be one of his offspring. Who knows how old Pam Bondi is? You never know why they can't release the list. You know what I'm saying? That's detrimental to the whole plantation of America. That's gonna cause the Jeffrey Epstein list is gonna cause a mass extinction event, y'all. That's why they can't release the list. So when they did that soft rollout, I was like, yep, that's a soft rollout, and shit, it needs to be rolled out soft. Because the average person ain't gonna be able to handle that damn information. Average people can't handle the truth, y'all. And then the thing is, you're not gonna believe it anyway. When they say, "Oh, well, Jeffrey Epstein, he gene edited 20 million Americans, and you wonder why your tax money going over to Israel. It's because Israel created America and vice versa. You see what I'm saying? It's a symbiotic relationship through gene edited. It ain't got nothing to do with, oh, that country's over there. That country, why are we, you know what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with that. It got to do with real damn autonomous bots that are mankind walking on this soil, working a 9 to 5 every day. It might be an entertainer, anything that Cabbage Patch Baby was programmed with, just like Neo in the Matrix. They programmed him to be a fighter, or what else they programmed him to do? To be a cook, a gamer, all that. Yeah, they programmed all that in the womb. Yeah, this guy already got the damn hookups. And if it's in a movie or a cartoon, that means it's already been done, buddy. They just trolling. Man, we've been on here for about 2 hours, man. We've been on here for about 2 hours, so.
And would tell them he wanted to have 20 women impregnated at a time on
20 women impregnated at a time.
the ranch.
Hoped to seed the human race with his DNA, put a modern gloss on a very old idea. Mr. Epstein's vision.
This is why they won't release the Epstein's list, y'all. It ain't got nothing to do with no damn pedo. So if you thinking, oh man, pedo, why can't they just release it? Nah, dumbass, sit your ass back. That's what I'm saying, man. I can't, and this is why I had to distance myself from a lot of people within this movement, because when you're dealing with a gump who's suffering from gump brain or brain rot culture, that they not gonna understand the ramifications behind this damn list. It ain't just pedo shit. That's scientific Dr. Moreau stuff on that damn list. It ain't just no damn flight log, dummy. Ah, damn, man.
Reflect.
And the thing is, we knew this stuff a long time. We knew what he was doing a long time ago, man. This ain't no damn secret. They been gene editing and creating these artificial humans. They've been doing this stuff for the last 10,000 years. This is 10,000-year-old gene editing technology from ancient Egypt. People acting like this shit brand new. Get the fuck out of here, man. Some of this truth of movement make me sick, because they don't go into detail about anything. And then when you hop on their comment section, I'll be like, man, can you please explain that? You don't. They just vamp, but they got 100,000 followers. They just vamp. And you look through the comments, and he ain't chiming back in or nothing. He just feeding you spookism, and then he ride out with the bag. Come on, man. And you got people like me that'll sit down here for 2 fucking hours and explain what's really been happening in your face. But like I said, the masses can't explain this shit, but they sure go take it and run with it. So as long as you get the message, I don't care who take it and run with it. So this is what I'm saying. This is what's going on. It's already been told. It's already been said. It's already been written.
His long-standing fascination with what has become known as transhumanism, the science of improving the human population through technologies like genetic engineering and artificial intelligence. Critics have likened transhumanism to a modern-day version of eugenics, the discredited field of improving the human race through controlled breeding.
Controlled breeding. So if he done created 3 million American citizens in a bio lab, and they just sent out as orphans, and people being adopted and stuff, and then what does that tell you? That he's the father of most of some Americans. I'm gonna have to say some, but you know what? I can't even say some. I gotta say, because it go back to the formation of the same technology to repopulate the Americas. And this is how white folks became the majority, because I don't see anybody disputing that claim. Matter of fact, there's a white dude who said the same thing I said. He said a lot of these white folks over here, they was baby boomers after the reset, and they just repopulated through gene editing. And that was around the time when you had all these clones. I got all the pictures. I had all the pictures somewhere of the Cabbage Patch Kids. We did a whole documentary, yeah, right here, repopulating in the 1800s. They don't tell you this. And like I said, it's all white babies. It ain't no black kids, because black people, black natives was already populating all these areas. But somehow through the next 200, 300 years, the blacks, natives became the minority. Ain't no way that Elon Musk need to audit these goddamn numbers. Okay? Ain't no fucking way. Unless there's a scientist involved or a wise man that know how to, grow the population. You see? Growing population, more by birth rate than immigration. 1,700, 300,000 people, 20,000 black slaves. 1775, 2.5 million people, 400 white immigrants, 500 black slaves. But those numbers sound very, very shaky right there. Those numbers sound very, very, very shaky. And it wasn't just black slaves either. It was white slaves too. They brought white slaves. All these numbers are integrated together. So when they say, black Africana slaves, you got to think about the Afrikaners. The Afrikaner slaves are the slaves that came from the west side. Basically, those are the pilgrims, the Afrikaner slaves. They came out the west side of Africa too, through the transatlantic slave trade, allegedly. But I don't even believe that story. I believe they came through the Panama Canal. That'd be the easiest route, because ain't no way you on a damn slave ship for that long and you ain't suffered some type of health condition, okay? And you just gathered up all this boat. Nah, white slaves, black slaves came over here, but like I said, to repopulate that many white folks, that and then the numbers just switch over the next 200 years. Yeah, there's something fishy about that off top. But like I said, this ain't the first Jeffrey Epstein. You know what I'm saying? There's many of them. And like I said, 200, 300 years ago, yeah, you had Jeffrey Epstein's coming over here populating Americas, the JEWs. Okay, the JEWs created a large portion of American citizens, and that's why they get the tax dollars. It ain't got nothing to do with anything else. Okay.
Epstein's interest in genetics led him to sponsor a number of scientists working in the field, including George Church, a Harvard geneticist whose lab received funding from Epstein's foundation.
His name is George Church. A scientist's name is George Church, and George is a play on Gregorian as well. Okay. Like the Pope Gregory's Gregorian. Gregorian is no different than Chronos, because he messed with time. And these scientists do with what? They play with time and space.
Church also
his name is George Church. Come on, man. See, the church and man, they telling you who these people are. They just trolling because they know you stupid. So a scientist's name could be George Church, and he do all kind of stuff in the church. and he do all kind of stuff in the lab. Boy, man. I'm telling you, man, y'all not gonna make it without certain people that's gonna explain this stuff. Y'all not gonna make it because y'all gonna latch on to the false image. The thing is, I'm breaking down these images. Who else was gonna sit down here 2-3 hours on a Monday? It's Tuesday now. We started Monday night. It's Tuesday.
Acted as scientific advisor to Editas Medicine, a startup seeking to use the genome editing
CRISPR technology, or what I call cutting edge technology.
tool CRISPR-Cas9 to eliminate diseases by deleting the parts of a genetic code responsible for the illness.
That's
The
your
company announced it had
NRA
raised
right there.
$120 million from a group led by Epstein's appointed backup executor, Dr. Boris Nikolic. That group of investors included Bill Gates.
Well, he's dead, so.
But he ain't dead though. He's very well alive. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So yeah, I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Oh yeah, and the Allen boys. The Allen boys, man, they sick. Yes, the Allen boys, they done have sex with each other. They gay too. So you got bros, you know. They do OnlyFans. They got the mark of the beast on their forehead. All that, man. Yeah. But you can tell they don't got a mind of their own. They artificially inseminated. So I ain't gonna be up on here all night. I just wanted to drop in and yeah, I really actually had more for y'all, but it's getting late. Nobody's commenting and nobody's calling in. So I gave y'all 2 hours. Make sure y'all sub up to the YouTube channel. And y'all support the show. If y'all want to drop some money in my cash app, my wife's name will pop up. But the thing is, if y'all want to support the channel, go ahead and support the channel because I know I taught y'all new shit tonight. You come over my channel, 20 minutes, I'll catch you up on the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years. Just 20, 30 minutes of me preaching right here and telling y'all the knowledge of the cosmos and how to break this down. I'll catch y'all up because I know y'all been watching Gumps. I know y'all been watching. I've been watching the Gumps too. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, you got to keep your eye on certain people so they don't reel you in. So they don't reel you in, and then now you sit here confused, don't know what's going on. But I just gave y'all the blueprint of these overlords and what kind of tricks they go pull. But the thing is, that's the reason why they not releasing that damn list. It's connected to too many what I call the Lord of the Flies. It's too many extent. Just imagine that you you know, just imagine that you wake up and be like, damn, man, I was adopted when I was a kid, but I don't know who my parents are. And then the Epstein list come out and you figure out you somehow was related to this dude. Because if they come out and say that they released 2 to 3 million Cabbage Patch Babies in America. This is just the Epstein Island alone. But the thing is, we could go back way farther than that to the 1700s. You see what I'm saying? We could go back farther than that because after all these bubonic plagues and stuff that wiped out whole villages, how else you gonna repopulate and have a whole generation of you know what I'm saying? How else you gonna reincarnate and have all these families and throughout the generations? You're not without the technology to reproduce or to reincarnate because these people ain't being produced. The thing is, it take 9. You gotta think how long it take for a human being to come out. 9 months, 8, 9 months. They ain't waiting 8-9 months. You think these people gotta wait 8-9 months for the autonomous to reincarnate? Hell no. Hell no. But yeah, I'm about to end the show. We at the 2 hour mark. I'm about to end the show. Thanks for listening. Make sure you like and sub up to the channel. I will be on tomorrow. We do 3 times, 2 or 3, at least 2 or 3 times a day. So you know I do my daily. And you know what? I never run out of I'm a content creator that I never run out of content. You always go get something new, or you always go get something mixed in to what the simulation is trying to do to us. And that's just to wipe our memory away and forget our true identity. That's the whole concept of the adversary. Okay, so man, y'all have a good night, man. I'll be on here tomorrow. Love y'all. I'm out. It's Mr. Trumptastic Radio. I'm out.